be streaming. Let's see what we can do before dinner, before Sunday dinner, before being called. Okay, any games to join? Any bunnies to crush? Warzone final at 6 o'clock. I'm hoping I'll be able to finish dinner before then, and that might be streamed. But before then, okay, Warzone Fanatics at 5:15. Fisher Random in 7 minutes. I could put my name down for that, I think. One has entered. Okay, Fisher Random, 3 minutes. That'll be quite civilised. What else should I put my name down for? Must Win at 5 o'clock? No, that's at the same time. Can't play in 2 tournaments at the same time. World War Zone at 3:17. I'll just mention in the live stream room streaming. Got the ability to change topic here. So I'm just going to mention. Okay, so okay. What should we stream? Who should we play? Who wants to play? Anyone here? Anyone's challenge? Cool Chess GM. Will he play 1 minute chess or not? I'll challenge him anyway. Benko Gamater. How do I log in? I don't know. How do you log in? You just press join chat. I could go to the 1 minute pool. Just put myself on the graph. Jean was 5 minute 200 qubits. I'm not sure about 5 minute. I could try, but I prefer bullet really. What about this Hassom Jester? Okay. What's this bunny made of? Okay. How sharp are his teeth? Is he going to abort? He's going to abort. Chicken, chicken, chicken. Right. Oh dear, oh dear. He set the rating range. Yeah, it was up to 2895. What about this 10 with 1 second increment? That's been removed. Fisher Random. Oh, getting a bit desperate here. 10 second with 1 second increment. It's going to be a bit crazy. Oh, it's not proper chess, is it? Just Fisher's Legacy. I have to move this bit out of the way to try and castle. Do I have to move that one? Okay, I've doubled up rooks. Great. So these knights need to be in the centre, don't they? Without losing on time. King's Engine style. G6. Get my bishop to G7 somehow. How will I do that here? That's an interesting question. We'll just play for F5. It looks as though it's all pretty cohesive anyway now. On G2. Okay, I'll go for a mating attack. As well as winning the exchange, I could just try for the mate here. I'll try for the exchange, then get the knight centralised. G5 would be good for the F file, just winning F3 next. And knight D4. Okay, winning F3. Maybe go back. E4, F5. It's knight F3 on the cards, or D5 actually for bishop G3. And then there's probably knight F3 is pretty good, and queen D5. Okay, I'm not winning, not losing the queen yet. So G5 or rook D4, queen D3, queen D2. Oh, let's get the queens off. Safety first. Okay, bit of risk here. Get G5 and F4 in without losing the exchange. 2 seconds. Try and get some space going for F4. Maybe knight E5 first. Knight D3, F4, crush. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what is this? Get my bishop to D3. Some sort of normality about it. Fianchettoed queen. Castle over here, maybe play for C4, C5. Just mention the stream. Okay. So E5, playing for E5 looks like logical. Looks like a normalish sort of position with an advantage. He's dropping D4. Now he's going to play knight D4, knight E2. He's going to drop E5. Okay. So knight e2 to d4 to f5. Nope, not needed. Okay, so knight e2 to g3. I'll just squash. Go bishop e3, squash. Bind. Okay, just in case c5 is a problem. Get my queen to f2 maybe. Knight f4 or taking. I can win f6. He's going to lose on time at this rate. Okay, now hang on. Pressure on the diagonal again. Let's restrict over here. He's got bishop h3 to try and complicate. Maybe he loses on time. Okay. He's not playing on. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright, okay, let's go on. So, Bongo is probably a chicken, isn't he? Mount Everest, probably a chicken. No, Bongo's playing. Okay. Okay, so just what is he doing with c5? Just release the tension. Already made freehand on the king side for rook f6 to h6, g5, g4, end of game. That's the plan. Just rook h6, g5, g4, queen h4. That should be a lot of fun. I can win c5 here, get onto d3, get bishop a6 in, or knight b3, just win the exchange. Why not? Okay, try and win another exchange, or bishop c4, just rook protecting for a moment. Then rook over here, queen g5. Okay, threatening direct mate. Could get I don't know, bishop c4 in, or rook h3. Bishop e2 maybe to f3 for rook g1. Actually, that knight, I don't know about that bishop there. No, I'm not very pleased with that. Unless bishop g4 is useful for bishop h3, maybe as a sort of battering ram. Okay, as a sort of battering ram. Bishop h3 and rook f2. What is he doing about f2 anyway? That's pretty crushing. Where's his king safety? No king safety. Okay. What's this? Okay, I'll let him play that knight d5. Okay. That e5 pawn, bit of overprotection going on. Stop c4. So overprotect e5 for a moment. Maybe queen d2, bishop h6. Okay, get rid of this guy. Get the queen in. h4, h5. Okay, just go for the hack attack. Just mention the stream in case anyone's interested. So h5 and bishop g6, or knight f7, queen g6, rook e3 to g3, rook e3, knight f7. I think rook e3 to g3. Ah, interesting. So rook f7, just trying to win the queen. Rook on the 7th. Okay, win the bishop now. Or maybe more. I should really look for more. Bad discipline. Okay, so bishop f7 is possible here. So rook somewhere. Okay, he's going to play for my thing. Oh, he's just won a piece. Oh, very, very naughty. How can he do that to me? Okay. So bishop d5. Oh, what is going on? I'm losing control. Am I going to get mated? Or is he going to get mated? Right, win this rook and pawn ending. Which rook does he take? Okay, I take over here. Oh, this is getting intense. What is this? Give me a6. Exchange of prisoners, as Nimzovich would say. Pass the a pawn. Get rook b5 in. Oh, get the king in. Alright, I think this guy. Okay. I think knight c6, kick the game off with knight c6. Okay, so just the standard kind of reverse. I don't know actually. What about I don't know what I'm doing here. A bit confused. What about bishop h3? Is that too unsound? Probably. Let's go for it. About the mouse slipping up. Probably dangerous for the time control. What about just trying to get knight h4 in, or knight e3 will be good enough to get some compensation. Then there's knight d4. Okay, how many pieces for the pawn? There's knight e3 coming up. Okay, that's good material compensation. Protect d5. Oh dear. Oh no, just dropped d6. Oh. Someone said alt tab, alt tab. Oh, that really works. No, that doesn't work. Okay. No, that has worked. Alt tab might be a fix for my windscreen wiper issues. Okay. So e4 and rook f3 or rook f1. Okay. Simplify into a winning king and pawn ending after all that. Yep, where's he going with this pawn? Don't think so. Get rid of any winning chance. Hang on, that's what we stalemate. Hold on. King a5 takes would have been stalemate. That was a very good try. If I'd taken that, would have been stalemate. Oh, I should have tried king a5. King c5 stalemate. That would have been embarrassing. Okay, some 2427 is challenging me. Okay. Let's take this challenge. Why didn't I play? Oh, God. Again, it's messed up. Alt tab, alt tab. Ah. Alt tab, alt tab. Has fixed it. So something like rook a2 for knight b4, and then what? Oh, there's rook here for winning the queen. Ah, it doesn't win the queen. Oh dear, oh dear. I've just lost e5. Oh dear. Hang on. Knight f2. What is going on now? I can win the bishop on g2. Yes, that's probably better. Why didn't he move the rook? Okay, is he going to play knight d6 or something? Strange. So d4. Oh, I'm going to lose that bishop for nothing. Great. I could play knight d3 and rook c2 maybe. Try and get knight f2 in. That knight's restricted, so can I not just restrict? Okay, I can get that past the h pawn going. h4. h3. I think he's on his last legs here. Can I just get this pawn to avoid losing on time? Get this knight. Right, it's quick. I'll give him that. Unusual opening. Interesting. He wants to lose as quickly as possible. So knight g5. We're just taking. I think keep the queen on here for fun. That should be maybe bishop c4. Then knight g5. Win this rook. What is he going to do? Take that? Big deal. Protecting everything at the moment. Bit of a dire situation to lose his rook. Bit embarrassing. We'll get mated. Lose everything. Alright, I'll play a funny opening. If he wants to play funny openings against me, this is King's Indian time with a5 and knight a6, just going into King's Indian after. Except I've just lost the pawn there. This knight c6, trying to regain the pawn. Yes, that seemed to work quite well. What is this? I don't think he's got compensation. Okay, so I'll get the rook in as well. So bishop g4 or something. Stop knight g5. So maybe g5 and queen g7 to g6. Get rid of that attack. Solidify here. Double up rooks if takes. There's knight d3 is a big central knight issue. It's bishop g4, double rooks. Bishop g4 was pretty gruesome. Okay, I don't need to lose material here. Play for bishop c2. Is he going to take that? I'm just slightly material up here and time advantage. Let's see. I don't want to give him too much of an initiative. I'll take that. So knight d2, c4. Oh, I wanted c4. So knight e4. Okay. So, I don't know. Knight e5 at some point. On d7 here. So what about f4, rook f3, that sort of thing, e6. e6 is probably handy. Try this wacky opening. It's just to gain a bit of time on the clock for confusion. Just wanted this King's Indian set up. It comes in handy. It's a knight a6. King's Indian transposition. You want to play e5 later. Get the c5 square for the knight. Okay. I've had a very good success rate with it for some reason. Don't know if it confuses people. So. Oh, knight a4 is on the cards. I'm in trouble here. I have to get rid of this guy, this bishop. Queen a7 maybe for knight e4. Knight a4. Okay, secure this. Queen b3. Get c4 maybe. Ah, interesting. Okay. This is a bit of a grind. Oh dear, danger level. It's got a good position. There's a certain danger here now. Okay, so hang on, that's good. Got my past b pawn. Okay, so b2 is going to take here. Got a beautiful knight. Why is he giving me this strategically winning position? So I just play rook c1, finish him off. Let's mention the stream. Okay. We're going to go through this again. Okay, let's go through this again. I think I've got a good position here after h6, 6, so he can't take. He's going to learn from that. But it's still dangerous, I think, this position. Let's just try and break open lines with e5. Probably an overkill. Yes. Bishop d3 though, bishop h7. Bishop g6. I don't mind King's Gambit style knight sack. On f3, get that f file. Give me that f file. It's knight e5, there's queen b7. There's h7 as well, just protecting that pawn for a bit longer. So he can't castle, he can't play knight e5. He can. Okay, he will. Okay, protect this guy. Then knight e4 or something. Oh, there's knight f3. Whoops. This isn't going too well. Maybe better now. Okay, what am I doing here? d3, knight e4. What about knight e5 for rook c7? So there's rook c7 on the cards. Knight first, check. Whoa! I'll persist with this. I don't think it's so bad, except I've just lost e5. Whoops. Get my rook in the game. Okay, how do I get my rook in the game? What about the e file? Just double on the e file. Why is my mouse is getting stuck? Knight f4. What about g5 coming up? c6, g5. If I just hang on, I'm not going to lose d5 yet. I'll take this guy. Knight to f4. Okay, there's knight h3 on the cards. Okay, this ending, well, it's winning a piece now after that last move. So knight d3, rook. Knight d3. It's going to have trouble here. So f5, f4. That will trap the bishop. Pardon me. So, what's going on here? So on this pawn for a sec. Rook g3. Oh, no, hang on. That's some pre. Whoops. Didn't spot that. It was some pre, that rook. Doesn't matter. What is it? f3 check. Oh, rook e2 is threatening mate. Okay. Let's just increase the tension levels in the centre. So I kind of round up that e pawn. Not yet. Okay, knight g3 here for queen h5. Knight f2, queen h5. Knight f6, knight h5. Queen h4 could be a problem. Could have been a problem. So knight e4. I think knight g5 just to f7. Right, just simplify. Knight f7, knight d6, win a rook. No, didn't need to do that. Silly. Lost two pieces there. Rook f5 for g5. Try and trap this guy. Oh, how's that rook and pawn ending? I'll just go for the rooks on the 7th. take this lot off. Okay. Okay. Oh, Grob. It's got a good sense of humour, this one. I once drew with Basman in the Grob. It's quite good. Sutton Congress. About 1987 or something. It can be dangerous in the right hands, any opening. If you're playing Basman, most people on Cube will lose in an over the board game. He's just so resourceful, so aggressive with it. So, what is going on here? Can I break through? I'm going to try and break through with something crazy. I don't like the position. I'm going to try and open this diagonal. Okay, he's let me off. He's playing, trying to keep the tactics away. Seems to be a new policy. I'm going to try and open the lines up to his king. Which check? Okay. Get the other knight in. Maybe to c5. To b3 to d4. That knight d4 was tasty the move before. Get this h pawn now. Nope. Get this knight shifted. Ah. Okay. He's not moving it. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Actually, it's a bit dark all of a sudden. Okay. Oh, Amateur Flurry, yeah. She's good at Blitz. I'll just say okay. She's good at bullets. In fact, I'm not comfortable in this position. Cool. Space of a G file and they're getting slaughtered on the king side now. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm going to play G3 or knight H4. Oh, blimey. I don't like this. Been put on the defensive. Uh-oh. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Just reinforce the fort for a sec. Hang on. There's no queen b4 unless I'm going to get totally slaughtered. Uh-oh. Oh, there's queen g3. I thought this game was looking bad. Oh dear, this is brutal. Ah, dear, oh dear. Now, can I get the queens off? I'm not going to survive, am I, to get the queens off? Told you she was dangerous. Not to be on the receiving end of an attack. I don't like that in bullet. Oh dear, oh dear. She just killed my rating. Okay, I think now she's going to let me win a few games. That's the usual pattern, I hope. Ah yes, see, she's fallen asleep after the victory. She falls asleep. That's the problem with her. She just let me attack her now. No, she's going on another attack. Okay, get the queens off. Good safety policy. F7. There's the bed from knight F7. Oh no! What is going on here? Oh dear! Get away from my king! Alright, how do I defend this position again? Knight E7, G6. Oh no, I'm on knight F7 all the time. What am I doing here? I've truly cracked up. Really, I've just cracked up. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Ah, dear oh dear. What? It's bishop c5. Phew, blimey. Okay, weapon of choice against tactical aggressive player. d4, I think it's c3. I've played Jerry twice in the last two war zones. It's 2-0 to me. I don't mean to brag, but Jerry doesn't worry me that much at the moment. I'm sorry if that causes an outrage, but the last two war zones on 2 minutes, I won. That's just facts. I'm just stating facts. He had a good position. He's a good player. I'm just stating facts. I'm not trying to be arrogant about it, but the last two war zones, check the records on Chesscube. The records are there. Nothing to prove against playing against Jerry. Got a good rating, good player, interesting. Yeah, but okay, so knight d5. Why have I allowed knight d5 now? She's going to play knight d5. Okay, great. Okay. No! What is going on? Okay. I've got to just wake up here. I've got cappuccino as a backup now. This is it. I'm going for that b2. b2 is bishop c3. Okay, bishop c3. Yes. Okay. Get the queens off. Nope. Okay, fine. Okay, blunder. I needed that. I was getting done over, of course, in this one. Sorry. You could have taken my queen. Okay. Alright, this one. Can I dare go into this one again? Right, I'm going to try and not give the F file. I'm trying to get that light square bishop instead. I want to be... Okay, that's fine. So there's knight f5. Okay, I don't really like nabbing pawns. I'm tempted sometimes. Let's go and retreat again. Try and castle queenside maybe. Okay, if I play for c4 or rook, there's queen a2 coming up. I suppose this centre's quite good. There's queen b4, queen d2. Now I can't castle. Fantastic. Okay. Doesn't matter. Can I use this e-file? What about knight e5 at some point? Like here, threatening to double rooks and rook at a8. So rook a8. Is there something horrible like rook e5? Okay, knight f5 for knight d6 or something. Knight c6, knight e7, knight c6, knight c6 for knight e7, or knight d6 if the what? Oh, another mess. Okay. I'll get these knights for my king if needed. Okay. Okay. What? That's knight d4. Now, can I just evict that? No need. Okay, there's a G file to worry about, I suppose. What about bishop e5, b5 to protect g7 and go on b2? Just weaken the king a little bit. Maybe h6 and then rook d8. Not worried about that because rook b8. Not really worried about queen for two rooks. In fact, there's going to be rook d1 at the end of it anyway. In fact, queen d1 now. Queen d1 anyway because of rook a1. I think King's Indian, this tricky transposition to the knight a6 King's Indian in reverse, getting bishop here is good already. King's Indian. I don't think anyone knows the answer to this because it looks as though it's rubbish, but it's not actually that rubbish if you play it, if you follow up. Okay. Okay, what is this? Hyper-aggression, hyper-aggression, okay. On my king already, okay. Get rid of this pesky knight before I get mated. King g2, rook h1. Uh-oh. Right, there's f4. Okay, so what about e3? Or taking... I'm going to get in trouble, aren't I? I'm going to not take that for the moment. Lazy evaluation method. Minimal risk, smaller advantages, a bit more solid. Yeah! As I say, as I'm getting hacked here to death on the king's side. I don't know. Ouch! E3. Okay, I'm going to lose on time as well at this rate. Oh, I'm falling to bits here. Let's think about this. Knight bishop f5. Knight h4, there might be queen g3. There's queen... Yes. Oh, another brilliant position. Oh dear, oh dear. What about rook h8? Is that saving the day? Does get a few pieces. Oh! Just in time. Okay. trying to be a timer. I had pieces for the queen. Okay, so knight f2, there's bishop. Okay, there's bishop g4. Rook b8, rook b6, bishop c8. Okay, actually bishop g4 would have won the exchange there. Brilliant. So I'm getting positionally done over. So bishop g4 to f3. Right, so there's knight g4. And take this queen here. Alright, can I just munch over here? I don't know what I'm doing now. Bishop f2 to e3. Is the queen going to come in for an attack? So I'm on e6, I'm on e3. How's the king safety? I'll just take him for a moment. It's bishop d4. Right, if I go back over here, I get onto f6. Can I get bishop f6 in one day? Okay, the English opening. Okay, so the centres looks good for e5. Could I just played e5 just then? Now e5 is a threat. Bishop c5. What? Alright, so if I play f5, there's knight e5. I'll just take that for a sec. So h3, okay. Bishop b2, rook d1. Rook c1. Oh dear, oh dear. Actually, there's queen f3 for queen b7. Okay. Rook d1 here, is that useful? There's knight f2. So bishop c6, bishop. There's queen. There's bishop a3. Alright, so is that. Let's just take for a sec. So king f6, d takes c7. Check. Go on queen e5. Bishop e4. It's queen g5. Alright, let's play ultra solid Slav. Or maybe not. What? What was that? Maybe it's still streaming. Is it? I don't know what happened there. Lost 8 seconds. Ten seconds behind on the clock. Stop queen c4. So h6, bishop e6. So knight g4, bishop e6. Would Iranian be proud of this position? Maybe. It was the Slav. Dull. Slav. Okay. Sorry. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Queen f3 or some sort of back row thing. There's knight f6. I just take rook f6. There's bishop. I want to get queen f1 in. Hang on. Wait a sec. It's bishop attack. Maybe knight c2. Knight d3. Let's go back here for a sec. Oh, there is knight f6, yes. I think it's harmless. Are you going to take that? Does it matter about check or anything? I'll just go back here for a sec and then play king e6. Maybe not. Oh, what is going on here? There's knight d2. Okay. What about knight f5? Oh, I keep doing this. I don't like this position particularly. Okay, knight g7. Oh, let's do it. I'm going to win that for knight h5. Now, what move is that? Just get the queens off. For knight f7. Does it matter about Alfred's castle for a sec? Then get the queen off. Queen f5 or bishop g5 coming up. Just taking here. What about f4? Okay, try and open up lines. Actually, you can play queen f3 to get that bishop back. There's rook b7 or queen b7. And there's queen d5. Just get the queen here. So there's bishop e3, king h1. Let's play king's Indian again. I had endless games actually with my dad, actually, who taught me chess, with him playing the reversed stone wall, and I used to play for e5 as a gambit. I had hundreds of games like that. Sort of reminds me a bit of this opening with this quick e5. I think I should be okay. Famous last words. Okay, let's stop this knight f7 business. Oh, this horrible h-file stuff. Oh dear, oh dear. So bishop. Oh, just give up the exchange. Just get rid of the pressure here. Oh nope, pressure's not going anywhere. Okay, knight f7 to win the exchange. How many ways to win the exchange? Okay, so what do I do about this? I'll take that one. So there's queen d5, bishop somewhere. What about this? I don't know. d2, is that any use? d2. Or is this the Vic? This queen actually with move like that, and then rook d7 for d2. actually, rook d2 was good there because of. Anyway, enough said. Quickly forget any wins with blunders. Just remember the losses. Okay, so bishop c5. That wouldn't be that clever to play f4. Oh, another onslaught. Okay, great. About d6 and knight d5 for a moment. While this is happening over here, I'll take this for a sec. So king's in the centre here. So something like e6 or something should be good, or even just taking maybe the bishops and pre. So there's rook c1, or just queen c5 maybe. Queen c5. If h3, I think it just, well, don't need to take too many risks here. Actually, queen a6 probably wasn't bad either. Okay. Don't think casting queenside is often safe. Okay. What about knight g4 taking on e3? Now this d4 could be a problem. Well, onslaught though on the card. So bishop d4 and queen b6. Hang on, I assume queen d4 wasn't being played as a move though. Yeah, knight d4. Okay, which side's quicker with the old king attack? Probably this is a good time for f5 as queen h5. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. What about, okay, so this looks as though I'm going to get mated with one inaccuracy actually. I don't know about maybe queen c5 might be a good move here. Rook b2. Let me check. So rook a1, queen a3. Oh dear. I'm about to lose on time. 3 seconds against 43. Oh dear, I'm going to lose on time. Oh well. That was bad. How did I get so behind on the clock? That's the other mystery about that game. There's two mysteries. Oh dear, oh dear. Now again, I kind of like this sort of position in principle. I guess that knight's never going to move. So rook. Another sort of onslaught. Okay. Bishop c3. I'm trying to keep my head on the clock. Just now. Okay. Yes, it looks like another onslaught, this one. On h3. Oh no. What is going on? Actually, rook What about rook g3? F5 here. Bishop g5. Oh, there's rook f4 or something. There's queen g7. Just hang on a sec. What is this? Queen g7. Queen g3 threatening mate. I wasn't spotted. Okay. Let's try this King's Indian again. Okay, so knight d4 should be good, in theory. Knight d4. I'm tempted just to take that. Yes. Okay, double the pawns, try and get blockade on the dark squares. Is that happening? I'll play f5, h6 or something. I'll play it like the Chinese Women's World Champion, trying to defend g7 now. Okay, there's bishop h6 if white's not careful. Bishop h6 on the cards. Okay. That's not particularly nice. Use a rook like that. Okay, so there's rook g4, or just queen g8. Let's do rook g1 now. Or even just taking and rook g1. Or just, I don't know, knight, rook d3, or even there's queen f6 on the cards. I'll just get the queens off here, I think. Pawns, queen. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens if I just take. Is it that bad? Maybe not. Okay, so this standard hack attack, I have to protect against maybe okay, don't know, knight d6. Let's get rid of that venomous bishop. Start to take apart. Oh, it's been mated. Oh, it all worked. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. What's this knight doing? Hanging. Okay, can I stick on d2? Okay. Can I avoid getting mated in this one? I can win this rook maybe. That might help. Should I have some optimism from here? Okay. Let's try this. I don't think it was the fault of the opening particularly. I lost that one. I've just got to watch the old. I'm going to fianchetto just to spite her against this h2. Safety precaution against h2. I can win this bishop now. It's a lot more solid. Rubinstein would be proud. See that fianchetto thing? A lot more difficult to break down. Clearly. Well, f6 and then there's g5. I can't do that. Oh, what have I done? There's knight g5 and queen g4. b7 now. I think that was an overkill reaction. Bishop c6. can I get her out of her pet? Sort of did. Okay. Okay, so knight d5, queen b6. This one. Alright, I'm going to try and munch for survival for e5 and e4. Should still be an attack of some sort. Wow. Oh, this is not looking good. Knight g5, it's dangerous. Bishop, rook h8, it's dangerous. Oh, there's a Warzone final. Oh, no, I think I've got dinner soon. Yeah, oh, cool. What? I don't like this particularly. This position. What about... No, it's too complicated for me. I don't understand. Can I try and mate on b2 or something? I don't know. Knight d4. Oh, it's knight d4. Okay. So is there knight e3? Okay, I'm defending h8. Should I make a run for it? I don't know. Still defending h8, even from a distance. Ah, that gets the queen off. Handy. Ah, okay. Okay, I might play in Warzone final. So Warzone final, starting in 3 minutes. Imagine. Okay. So there's 100 prizes in this. I urge everyone to use this scroll box. No, 50 prizes. 50 prizes. It's everyone on Cube should play this. 50 prizes, and it's only 1,000 qubits. Went. Hope you got the qubits, but it's good. It's good fun. It's good fun. So. I have a teary right eye. Maybe I need the optician or something. A teary right eye. I don't know if it's a cold. Don't know what. I've had it for a few days. Maybe opticians. Okay, so fish around and forget that. Forget that game. Okay. Uh, 1 minute 53. I'm going to decline because it's less than 2 minutes now. So 62 have entered. Okay. $2,600 on rating here. My rating's been, I lost a lot of points there, losing 4. What is my rating? 2631. Okay, it's alright. 2631. It's all relative to the pool. Okay. The ratings are just totally context sensitive. It's all in the pool of okay. $2,300 tournament rating is more modest. Okay. So we've got a few seconds. Warzone final. Okay. So starting. Okay. 2068. But I'm gonna have to pause this for quite a few minutes. There's gonna have to be a break. Suddenly dinner, I reckon, is on the way. Oh, Gambit D4. This is a good start for me or not? Possibly it's not the best start in the world this evening. I didn't expect that D4, that early D4. This is horrible. 2-minute chess. Oh, it's a horrible position. Try and break these pawns anyway. Is that F5? It just gets worse, doesn't it? Monster set of pawns. I'll just gambit another one. Not getting back in this game, am I? I could just resign it. It's just all gone a bit. I don't know. I don't know. Do I have any chances of coming back? Oh, now a bit of a glimmer of hope there. Okay. I win B2. I'll protect this guy first. So I'm 28 seconds down. There's knight E5 check. Well, there's bishop G5. There's knight takes B2 here. Ah, things have swung round. Take on C3. What a disaster. What was white cracked up? Just losing all his bits. Okay, I can take that. Oh, there's E5, I just take that. I think the worst is over. So knight E4. Keep the king restricted. I think knight check for knight D2. Can't see. I think white's really messed this game up. It's totally winning. Just getting gobbled now. Alright, can I just get coordination for mating that? Oh, I'm going to go for a stalemate. Oh dear. It's going to be a stalemate if I'm not careful. 20. Oh, come on! I've only got 19 seconds. Let's speed up. Try and keep the pressure on. Maybe C4 check. Oh dear. If I get to play C4. All right. King moves are pretty quick usually. I can't lose. greatest game in the world. Oh dear, oh dear. Horrible. Horrible. It's a horrible game from the start. Let's try and play chess. Try and play chess a bit more. It is 2 minutes. Double the pawns here. So knight e5. That looks like a good position, unlike the other game. So hopefully I can show some decent game here. c5 is a bit weak. Queen f2. Right, looks like Nimzovich will be proud here. Double pawns. Let's try and just reinforce the blockade. g4 is needed. I'll just win the exchange. Get the queen off the diagonal pretty soon. d4. That's rook d4. c3 now. I just want to reinforce things. Stop the queen going to d5. Maybe f5. Okay, get the rook to e1, rook b7. And g3 I think will be handy. So g3, get the king to d3. Stop this king walk. Is there going to be rook f5 or something? What am I doing now? Okay, it's not going that well. Oh, come on, let's get back into it. Okay, it's trouble. Unless I get to play rook f3. Protect this guy. Let's give him the bishop. Right. There are two dangerous pawns. There's one dangerous pawn now. Okay, so it's been like a4 or rook a5. I think rook. Okay. Strago balls. That was a more decent game. That one, I think. Okay. This mouse, I don't know if it's on the way out or something. I think second game more decent, yeah? Let's close this Google Chrome window just in case that affects things. How we can countergame it. Even if it plays that. Okay, I am playing it a little bit like a bullet game at the moment. Amateur flurry style, H pawn attack. It's often quite dangerous. So this H file attack looks pretty. Oh no, alt tab, alt tab. Yes, that sorts it out. Right, so there's knight e3 if needed. What about taking for bishop h3? That strips away king safety and wins the exchange. I could sort of castle c4 here, rook h1. So there's a rook h2 of king g2. Okay, doing well. 5th, 7th. Okay. Chess explained. Draw. Oh, he's let me off. Thanks. I'm being a chicken. I'm thinking about the tournament. It's got to get a few bunny wins behind me. He didn't have to accept a draw. Okay. Okay, so if I take a knight e4, knight e4, queen h4, there is knight c5. Okay, so now try and, I don't know, just keep these things closed. I think I'm going to sack the pawn. As rook e2, compensation anyway. I get bishop f5 in, rook e8, and then not bishop f5, queen g2, then bishop f5, and queen g2, bishop f5. Right, now if I don't take that, it's horrible pass pawn. So now I'm on c2 and h1 anyway, so that's okay. Things are warming up. I've still got my cappuccino here. Unfortunately, I'm going to go for dinner soon. This is an hour-long tournament, and so that's pushed up the ranking. I think second. Okay, cool. Not bad. Catch the pawn. Now someone yesterday played quick b6, bishop a6. It's really annoying. I got positionally murdered. So hopefully this is a little bit better than that. It's queen h5, knight e6 here, because that e6, that pin, that bishop is not on e6. So c4, queen h6, queen h5, g6. We're just taking on h7. Okay, if I do here, then there's knight e6 and bishop g6. So c4, knight e6, then bishop g6. That's probably best. Okay. The Alekhine game in this variation. It's quite fascinating. We went for this crude sort of attacking schemes against the French with knight g5 and queen h5. It's an early Alekhine example. Okay, so, and it's true. I mean, if you've got the pawn wedge on e5, you can. It's more scope for direct play, but often black's exchanging off knight square bishop. In fact, what am I doing with this? This bishop's going to get trapped. I've got queen f3 for the moment. Queen f3. Otherwise, I don't know. Okay, there's bishop h6. There's rook b1. There's c4. I don't think so. That diagonal. Bishop h6 to g7, just trying to win the exchange. I think that's tempting. Or g4 to stop. hang on. There's bishop g7 just try and win the exchange. Bishop f5, bishop g7. So I lose the bishop, but I get the rook. Go back to f6 and play g4 or c4. Just trying to open up the position. Maybe he takes there. Maybe rook b1, exchange sack, takes. How does he defend b7? Rook b8. There's c4 issue here. Was d5. Okay, what about e6? Nope. Can you get rid of this guy from there? Okay, what about rook c5? Trying to tear open that king simply. Right, so I'm moving too slowly here. This is okay. I'm not sure. 22-20. I should maybe try and win. Actually, this is that. I think Computer Abuse on the ICC recently played this, and I couldn't castle kingside. I thought that was really annoying. But it's a good opening anyway, even if he did cheat. I mean, it's a sort of, I don't know. It looks pretty dangerous for a. Well, he's done better than me. He's able to castle. I wasn't able to castle as white. But actually his king is kind of not in the safest place still. If he has to take on f6, then I know that e file is dangerous. And his king is still... It's not good. Losing a rook. That's queen d4. Okay, cool. See, I'm not total chicken. I could have accepted the draw there. I hope my chicken points have been reduced a little bit. Being total chicken. Okay, so it's just some players you're gonna have a lot of respect for, like Chess explained. He's just incredibly strong, and okay, so knight b5. Actually, just to get 3 pawns for the knight. Oh, what's this? Maybe he didn't expect knight b5. Well, this was Bronstein sacked to get 3 pawns for the knight. I was expecting AB, not losing the queen. So that puts me in pole position at the moment. I think knight c6 is a surprise weapon of choice, rather than elephant gamut all the time. The old tango, I used to play this a lot more. Oh, trying to trap me with knight g6. Naughty. So, okay, so knight f6, bishop g7. I'm not really convinced. Is this a sort of King's Indian-ish position? Knight h5 to f4. Pawn fractures. What is the isolated pawn situation at the end of all this? That's the key thing. Is my structure worse? Probably, unfortunately. h5, knight g4, queen g5. Trying to get onto h5 now. Stop that. Okay. I have to lose f6, h5, play king e7, play rook f8 after. So bishop f6, bishop f6, bishop h5, king e7, look forward to rook f8. So rook f8, bishop h4. I don't think this queen can do much. Forcing moves, not much at the moment. So actually, yeah, protecting that. So bishop f2 as a sort of forcing move to consider in the future. or just protecting g2? Interesting. Don't know. These bishops are a bit liability. There's queen a4 to consider now. Bishop g5. Bishop f4. It's good for pinning that knight. So queen a4. So there's queen b3 in that pin. Queen a2. Queen. Oh, that's confused them. Okay, there's a lot of pressure now. If I take for a moment or not, taking on d2 and then f3 actually. Okay, lead marginally. So Grand Prix attack system, we have puck. He's going to play takes and take the queen off. Still might have something. He's going to take here and hold the pawns. Maybe bishop e3. My good friend Paul likes this position. You get control of sometimes c5 square. It's a modest but tangible advantage. To control c5 or the d file. More than modest now. That pin is nasty. So how do I fully use it? Knight c5, knight b8. How's d7 being defended? The pain of the exchange of queens in this line. There is some pain. c5, d file. Like f5 and f4. So he takes. Okay, so can I get a mating net? Bishop f6, f4, rook d3 to g3. Right, hold this fort for a sec. a3 if. Okay, I can't get the rook that easily across. I can play rook d8 for bishop e7. Doesn't mind the exchange of pieces. Okay, interesting. Even I am a bishop up. He's pushing it, isn't he? I know my endgames are bad, but are they that bad? I can get past h pawn now. So h5, g6 and h6. Okay, but his king moves king f4. So I just want to get h6 in. Don't know. Bishop g8. I think anything. I think it's over. Oh, that would be stalemate. Oh dear, oh dear, that would have been tragic. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay. I'll just mention the stream. That was good. Bit of a boost. Did I mention the stream? Yeah. Okay. This isn't ideal. This is like Nuzovich against Alekhine. I'm going to have to play g3 and bishop g2. But I haven't committed the d pawn yet. So this e6, is it a problem or not? Can I play knight d5? Bishop d5. Is that actually a tactic? Bishop d5, king moves. No, I don't think so. That's tempting. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it and see what happens. So king f8, I assume. Right, that makes it unsound. Of course. So what about f5 as a follow-up here? There's h6. So f5 here. Now this diagonal is also weak. So I'll try and neutralise the diagonal. It's not really worked out as intended. King's on the f file. So knight e6, I mean it's just crushing me actually after knight e6, shame. Takes rook e6, bishop g5. Oh, now that's different. Okay. I think queen e2 to h5. For queen h7. Bishop g5. Queen h7, bishop g5 to seal the king off. So bishop g5, queen h7. Well, this is a bit dangerous, I suppose. Do something about this. But what? Okay, let's not lose on time thinking about it. I don't know about f6 or... I don't know. What about just queen takes h2 or something? King f2, king g2, king f2. Right, so bishop e4. Nope, I'm stuck. Stuck. What do I do about bishop e4? Ah, that's easier. Maybe I just win this bishop on... Oh, I can't win the bishop. What have I done? Bishop e3? Oh! Just lost all my bits. 22 seconds. He moves that, then bishop e3. Lost all my bits. 14, 12, coming up. Why is he moving slowly? Why is he doing that? Can I win this rook? Two seconds to finish me off. Oh, I got past April. Oh dear, that's the worst game so far. Sorry. The attack didn't quite pay off there. Silly tactics. Totally optimistic tactics. Don't try that at home. You see what the end result is. You just lose all your bits. Okay, so back to an old h-file attack here. If white castles, that is, which is not going to do. Oh, I have to castle then. Fun spoiler. What? Is he not going to castle? I'll get ready with the rooks on the f file. So rook h6, g3, bishop h3, that sort of thing. Alright, so there's queen f6 here. Or c6 for a moment. Hang on a sec. So, where's the attack? I haven't got any attack at the moment. So bishop f3, and then what does he do here? Okay, I play now. Bishop G2. King safety's being a bit shot to pieces here. That's pre-move for mate there, I think. Okay, king safety. 29 minutes to go. King safety. What is Queen A5? What a joker. He's going to play B5 though, isn't he? He's got a pin. Try and get this tempo going. Maybe knight G5, knight F7. The punishment fits the crime, I think. I don't know, just Queen H4 though is tempting. Just Queen H4 coming up. There's Rook F6, Knight F6. This is why the Grand Prix attack in the hands of David Rumans, 1970s, I think was so dangerous. He used to play this Grand Prix attack system with great success. So, Grand Prix attack in reverse against the English. Bishop C5. Maybe a pawn sack with F4 at some point. Would have been good, like here. So knight G4, Queen H4. Without the knight being on F3, defensive task might be harder, especially after this continuation. So there's Bishop H3, just draw the king out for Rook F6. Actually, that's probably unsound, you know, because actually he can defend with F takes. That's very naughty of me. I keep doing these naughty things, I can't help it. So Rook F6, King H3 is okay for a moment. If he's going to get the knight in, then there might be knight G4. Alright, get the queen here. This is anything stronger, I can't see it. Oh, he's resigned, okay. Hands. Oh, I'm on a turbo boost here. Maybe it's the score. Sometimes that happens. So Elephant Gambit time. I'll play this for a bit. Maybe French defence next game, bit of variety. Okay. Play quick Bishop G4 here. Castle queenside. Yep, needed that. Speeds things up. Okay. Okay, Navrag. So again, my pet system. Uh-oh, I think dinner's about to be. I'm gonna lose my pole position and everything. Oh dear. Unless I plea that I'll come later. Okay, there's E5 or F5. Let's lodge that knight. Get this queen to H4. Maybe Bishop H6 would be handy to get the rook away from F7. Knight before I just take. And Queen H4 for the knight G5. Okay, so I think knight F6 to try and win knight on B4 to takes. And then go back and G4. So what about this rook? Okay, without getting mated on G2, rook C4 to G4 to F4. Okay, g4 here might be good. Now I'm protecting f3. Try and use that g file. Don't believe in that. I've got my f3 protected here. Thanks very much. So I'll protect f3 again. He plays a3, I just take that. Play rook f1. What? Confusion factor. So I'll play rook f1. Something or unpin. Well, there's another piece down the drain. So the rook's a bit vulnerable. That's the only piece vulnerable. Right, where's rook h4 for rook h8? Right, crashing through, I think. Let's play queen f8 now. Or queen f7 if king e8. Okay, let's mention the stream. Okay. Wait 2 minutes. I've got a bit of a lead here. How much are we? I'm going to lose 23 minutes if I have to go. I don't know. Bit of a lead. Okay. Wait 2 minutes here. Don't know. It's on minus 23. Do I wait 2 minutes? Probably. I don't know. I shouldn't have. Oh, let's just resign it. I don't know. I'm tempted. There's no doubling of points. Let's just resign it in principle. It's not around. Forget it. I should have resigned that earlier. That's the problem. I should have resigned it in the first 10 seconds as a strict discipline. If someone's on a minus score, they might not be around. Alright, I'm going to support the sensible central collapse. Alright. I play d takes here. And then 95 there's queen b4. And he plays that. So knight f3, trying to control key squares. Okay. I can take that. Now the pawn. Go back for the attack. It's g4 with knight f5, g6 h4. Alright, that's just for h5. Knight g5, knight g5 and then h5. Okay, I'm going to get sliced on the diagonal. It's bishop f3. What is that? So I lose the rook. Big deal. Bronstein would be proud, I think. As queen f4. Oh, hang on. Alright. No, this is not too hot. Protect h5 for a moment. Oh dear, dear, what is going on? Alright, I'm gonna have to. Oh, this is critical. Oh, king e1 for bishop c4. Right, get the queen off here. Actually, I don't know. I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. Right, rook g1. Just trying to tie the queen to g7. Right, there's rook. Okay, g5. Right, so bishop somewhere. This is really troublesome. This position. Can I try and distract? There's Queen F6 or something. Nope, I'm definitely still in trouble. Oh, it's gone. That's a shame. Ah, that was horrible. That was, I don't know, weird. 19 minutes to go. Oh, I think I'll offer a draw against this guy. I'll just lose 1 point. After that last game, I just want to recover. Although that probably wasn't a sensible decision, but it wasn't doubling the cube. I just want to quickly just emotionally get back in the tournament after that. Okay, so knight f2. This is dangerous. Okay, I can win that knight. And then bishop. Okay, so if it takes, I'm on g7. Bishop g5. So if queen b6, bishop e3, and then taking on c3. Alright, protecting here, bishop d4. Oh, bishop d4, hang on. There's f6, oh, I've messed this up. What have I done? Okay, hang on. Right. Okay, so, still got the pressure. So rook h3 to g3. There's a sort of mating net on the card here. On h6. So f2 g7. Oh, just Matilda up. Just the rook up. Just the rook up. So bishop f. Oh. Right. So that Dr. Bassam. I don't know. I should play him maybe next time. I've got 16 minutes. Okay. So knight g4. Actually, forget knight f5 for a moment. Get this diagonal working, I think. He's not. Ah! Didn't move his knight. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, let's get a grip. Get a grip on this position. There's no bishop b2 for winning the queen yet. It's queen a3, there's queen e5. Oh, I'll just get this off then. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing here. Piece down. Horrible. d6 if he wants it. Stop d6. Right, is there something like... Okay. Queen e1. Interesting. If I double on the first rank, it's going to fault both my rooks. At b5, and I know that's pretty solid. What about okay, this c2, is that an issue? Not at the moment. So he's got a check if he wants. Uses it. Can I get something f4? Try and undermine that c2. There's king b6. Ah, d1, d1. Hang on, what's happened? c2 has been undermined. Queen's on prey, it's cracked. Okay, only marginal lead over Dr. Bassam. 2-3-8-3. 13 minutes to go. Okay, central tension. Takes her. Pre-move, ready? Okay, what about bishop e2? Bishop d3. Oh dear, knight d3, then take on f4. Fragmented pawns. So bishop f4, castles now. This is getting trickier and trickier. Okay. Clearly I'm not going to win. What? Okay, bishop f3 or bishop f4? Oh no, what? It's g4, there's bishop f4. Ouch. This is unpleasant, this game, isn't it? I'm just going to sacrifice, try and get to his king. Can't stand this game. Rook d1 or something. So there's, I don't know, what do I do here? Bishop d5 or protect the queen first. There's rook g8. Okay, it just gets worse and worse. This game. So there's knight e3. What about knight takes queen d4? That tactic didn't work out particularly well. Oh no. It's a horror. I'm gonna rook down. 37 seconds to finish me off. I think you should be able to do that. Horror game. Resign now. Okay, so I'm behind the leader. Gotta go soon anyway. I'm gonna lose points. I have to stop the stream, but I think I'll be in the top 50. Oh, maybe even better. Top 10, maybe. Even if not, I'm gonna lose 10 minutes. Maybe plea for 5 minutes extension. Is this guy again? 224. Is he really dangerous? Let's see tactically. Simple position. French. Right, if I try and simplify to an ending or something, just in case. He's very good tactically. I'm going to get done over in this ending, aren't I? What if I offer a draw? He won't accept it, will he? Rejected. Well, that's bishop sack. don't know. Let's do that anyway. Oh, let's just resign here. Get it over and done with. So 272. Okay, so bishop e6, knight f6, probably knight f6 to avoid losing a rook. This is not pleasant. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's bishop g4 here. Alright, okay, exchange of queens. I don't know, king over to the queen side. Take your knight e4, set this knight e4, knight f2. Might be good. Would have been good. Alright, rook g2. Dr. Bassman's on 319. I'll play this. Nice pin for rook e3. What about taking the rook? That would have been good as well. Taking the rook, leaving the pin, okay. So, chasing the leader, 7 minutes to go. Can I get quick mates in? Some heavy hitters here. A 2476, a 2419. There's a Chess Explained, of course, is rank 8 at the moment. I am 2504. Oh, 21. Oh dear. I'll wait for a quick. Interesting. Queen e2 to somewhere. a3 c4. Get onto that diagonal. Or knight h5. Nope. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. What about just bishop b2? Try and get some conversation going. Then d4. c4 d5. c4 d5. Have I got control of e5? That's the key question. If I play knight e5, bishop e5, or b4, just trying to get some king safety, weaken king safety rather. So knight c5. Right, so he plays bishop b4. Okay. Okay, so I've got knight c5 on the cards, or queen a3 for knight d3. Queen a3, queen... I don't know. What do I do here? There's bishop c4 on the card there was. My king's getting a bit weaker now. It's a shame. I think it's over. Horrible feeling about this. Is he going to play bishop f3 though? He is. And now there's rook d2. Then he threatens queen f3. I've got check on h8. Queen h8 if rook... I'll get back to defend... I can't get back to defend this that easily. Maybe bishop c6 or something. I can't see it really. It's helping, but nope, just been mated. Hang on. Yep. Oh, cool. Ouch. 4 minutes to go. So Ludo, yeah, I think I need to avoid the heavy hitters just to try and play some bunnies, I think. Tournament strategy. Get the tournament strategy right. A good position. And you need to okay. So knight d7 to somewhere. Takes queen e8 to g6 after 3-5-9. I don't think I'm going to win this, that's for sure. Dot specimens on 3-5-9. So I'm on h2 anyway for the moment. What about rook f6 to h6? Give up d7. Okay, so just get this for f4 and bishop h3. There's no rook e7, queen e7. So I want to just get... Oh, without getting back row mated, that would help. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh man. Oh, it's just a disaster. I think I've just cracked. I think that's the end of my tournament. After that, 2 minutes. Let's pull myself together. 2 minutes. Ah, blimey. Bishop g5, knight d5. That's just such a shame. It was such a good position. Gutting. Just the back row technicality. It's really unfair. You know. Ah. 1 minute 58 for this tournament to be over. Oh, I'll just get rid of this thing. What is he doing about f6 here? Oh, let's go all out. So it'll be queen g6. He's not careful. Queen h6. Knight e6, knight f7. I don't know anything. I give up. Oh, can this tournament end now? It's just knight h6. I don't know. Queen g7, knight h6. f6. I don't know. Is that any good? Is there any quick mate here? Maybe this one. Knight takes f7. Alright, so bishop h6 to try and avoid getting mated with something like queen g2. 51 seconds. He's not resigning, is he? He's not going to resign. He's going to wait out the tournament. I don't know what pre-moves I've got to sort of... He's not resigning. He's not going to move. How many seconds will the tournament... The game's ending in 35 seconds. The tournament's ending in 32. That's a bad sign. That he's going to stall this. So I made a blunder earlier. He's got knight c2. I'm putting a pre-move for king d1, I think, or bishop g7. He's got knight c2 to slow down the loss. Should I just play king d1 as a pre-move? Tempted. Or is he going to play queen h6? Plays queen h6 next. Ah, fourth. Ah, that guy cost me. Louise cost me. Oh well, fourth. I hope you enjoyed it. I can go to Sunday dinner now. Thanks very much. Okay, I'll okay.